Hey, 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 my snoopers. It's your girl, Tony Michelle, aka Fat Girl Snooper. You know why I am here, and that is to drop my little 2 cents to all these celebrity deets out here in these skeleets. But I just want to apologize for my little hiatus. I had a lot of stuff going on between me filming these virtual audience shows like Andy Cohen and whatnot. I also am preparing for 2 graduations as my baby is graduating high school and college at the same time. So I've been busy trying to prepare for that as well as prom dress shopping. I mean, no one told me how intense prom dress shopping is. I mean, I had to keep it cool for my baby because let me tell y'all, I always wear shades. Everybody knows me. I always got my blockers on. Noon, night, day, whatever. Okay. So, I went in there, playing the cool, had my shades on. My daughter tried on different dresses and then she came out with the final dress. And I'm just saying, like, my eyes just got so misty eyed. No one told me that prom dress shopping is equivalent of wedding dress shopping, because I completely, my mind just flashed forward seeing her in that dress to her wedding day, and I was like, I almost lost it. But I got through it, and she's going to look absolutely gorgeous, and I hope I'll be able to share it with you guys because she hates when I put her on front street. But she's a great, exceptional kid, strong queen, and I adore her and look up to her. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, like I said, it's been a crazy week, but I decided to check in with you guys on this Hump Day Wednesday. I hope you all are having a great Wednesday. Me, it's just all about work. I got the JOB going on, the 9 to 5 going on, and it's very intense on the JOB. So I barely had time to do anything, in regards to my brand, but they say, your money comes first. That chain comes first because that chain is what finances this right here. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, enough about my problems. Let's get into some Demi Lovato. Okay, so Demi, oh, she's so cute. Isn't she just adorable? Just beautiful girl. Okay, so Demi Lovato is now saying that she was sexually assaulted as a teen, and she is opening up about it for the first time publicly because it's taking her this long to process the trauma, and that's very understandable. I actually could relate to her a lot. But I'll talk about that at another time. That stuff that happens, to people, and that kind of stuff happens to people, especially when they're like young. It takes, almost. Well, I could be honest with you. You're gonna always go through it. You're never going to get over it. But the best thing that she did was actually talk about it. So she made this shocking revelation in her new documentary. It's called Dancing with the Devil. It premiered last night at SXXW. In the film, she says, I lost my virginity in I'm just going to say what it rhymes with, tape, okay? So you just do the math on that. Now, the film infers that the alleged assault occurred when she was just 15 years old. She was actually on that Disney Channel show, Camp Rock. Oh, my daughter would be she'll be so sad when that's one of her favorite movies. And Sunny with a Chance. Now, Demi says she called the person back a month after the alleged tape. Again, do the math, and tried to make it right by being in control, and all it did was make her feel worse. Now, she says, she describes the encounter. This is what she says. She says, we were hooking up, but I said, hey, this is not going any farther. I'm a virgin and I don't want to lose it this way. And that didn't matter to them. They did it anyways. And I internalized it, and I told myself it was my fault because I still went in the room with him. I still hooked up with him. Now, Demi claims that she developed a serious eating disorder to deal with, this tape. Again, do the math. But and she beat herself up for years because in her mind, she's like, well, this had to be consensual because I went into the room with the guy, although I told him that, I didn't want this to go any further than a little, spooning. But, he took it upon himself to, go further. But being now put myself in that situation, it's my fault. And I could, like I said, I could definitely relate to her. Now, she feels like she came out with this news because she felt like it was finally time to share her truth. Now, the new documentary details Demi's 2018 overdose. That was all over the news, all over the blogs, including her talking about her actually being declared legally blind in the hospital once she woke up from that coma, along with many other challenges and triumphs. Now, if you didn't catch it, it premieres March 23rd on YouTube TV. And I will be watching because it is going to be juicy. And Demi, she doesn't nothing is off the table. She's pretty much open. She's not like those celebrities that they'll say, okay, I'm going to tell everything. And then when they sit in front of a camera, it's like, okay, no, don't ask me this. I'm not talking about this. So they give you half-ass answers. Demi has been pretty out and open, and I absolutely love her for that. But I'm going to be watching this so you won't have to, okay? And I will report on that once it goes on YouTube TV. Now let's move on to Cardi B and Candace Owens, y'all. Did y'all hear about this Twitter beef that went down basically yesterday, all day yesterday, all evening yesterday? I mean, it was absolutely bananas. Now, first, Candace went on Fox Live, this Fox show. It was Fox News with Tucker Carlson, and she went on there. She was trashing Cardi's performance. I am not going to actually play the footage because I do not have time to be fighting with Fox News. I do not have time to be fighting with YouTube, and I damn sure don't got time to be fighting with Candace. Okay. So like I said, Candace trashed Cardi's performance, and me personally, I felt like it was not Cardi's best performance. I felt like she was a little bit, not very on point when it came down to the choreography. She blames the suit that she had on. I just don't think she was just on point that night, period. And that's just my opinion. But I love Cardi. I love her. There's no shade to her. That is just my opinion. So it all began on Monday night. It was a Twitter shade joy from Cardi B for me, okay? So she shared this footage of this footage right here of Candace and Tucker blasting her performance on his show, and tweeted, "We made Fox News, guys." And things quickly escalated when Candace went in on Cardi, calling her, where is this? She said that Cardi was basically a terrible role model for young women in Black culture. And she tweeted this after Cardi tweeted that. She said, "Just at me next time directly. You are a cancer cell to the culture. Young Black girls are having their minds poisoned by what you are trying to package and sell to them as empowerment. I'm one of the few that has courage to tell you the truth. You should thank me. Okay, girl. Now, Cardi then clapped back, accusing Candace of setting women black or white to hundreds of years back, and even pulling out receipts of an old tweet that says that Candace basically was praising her back in the day. Where is that tweet? Let me pull that up. Is it this one? No, it is actually this one. She says, I want to make this very clear before I was signed to a label. Candy already endorsed me in a tweet. She knew what I was about. She watched my come up on Love and Hip Hop. Yet you still endorsed me and said I had the mind of her idol, Kanye. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at yourself. Okay. And so Cardi brought out the receipts. Like, girl, you was on my coattail back in the day, and now all of a sudden, I'm a cancer to culture, as Candy put it. Okay, now I'm not gonna lie. I felt like Candace did go in on Cardi. Like, she did not stop. Okay, but she did say that Cardi's performance represented the destruction of American values and American principles, and it's terrifying. Parents should be terrified that this is the direction that our society is headed towards. Now, that following day, Cardi jumped back on Twitter, directly thanking Candace for talking about her performance, thus giving it more views, which ultimately means more money in the bag, and in Carly's words, more cheese for her egg. Okay, so this is what Cardi put. She put, your show is not trending, the trending topic. Actually, the description says you are trending for arguing with your mother about her wet. Okay, y'all reading that, right? Not your show. Ain't nobody came to see you, Otis. See, so she said this because Candy put up, what did she put up? Oh gosh, I am just going, where is it? Where she said, oh gosh, where is it? I can't find it now. So basically Cardi was going in about, she put this video up about Candace making her husband a sandwich. She goes, she says, this is when Cardi was basically saying how she's pushing women back, that about then she was going in about Candace making her husband a sandwich, and then Candace was like, making my husband a sandwich is not submissive, cooking for your family is not submissive, yes, a good woman should take care of her family, and yes, a good woman yes, a good man does the same. My relationship is healthy. You can't say the same, so maybe take some notes. Ow, ow. And then she said she kept calling Cardi by her government name of Belcalis. I would literally make my husband a sandwich every single day of the week. You're struggling right now to change the topic, maybe because you are ashamed of your performance, and you should be. You look foolish trying to make your onstage lesbian simulation about a sandwich. And then she goes on about the damn sandwich, and she says, Candace, I'm talking about, she says, if you think making your husband a sandwich is a sin, but popping your vagina into another woman's vagina in front of the world is power, you are a lost soul. Okay? I mean, Candace was not letting up. Okay? I mean, this was ridiculous. So basically, Cardi clapped back, was like, ain't nobody checking for you, boo. They was talking about me. You know what I'm saying? You're not trending. You're trending because of me. You're not trending because of that Fox show. Okay? So, Candace, made it clear that basically she does not work for Fox show. What did she say? She says, no, I don't work for Fox News, Buckalese, nor do I take issues with you having issues. I take issues with you being used to encourage young women to strip themselves of dignity. Men typically treat women how they treat themselves. You know that. Okay. So, now, so then, like I said, Cardi B basically went in and basically put up a post about a story about Candace's husband cheating on her with her brother. So I get, basically saying that, Candace's husband swings on the other fence. He likes a little dangling in his life. Okay. Allegedly. Candace don't come for me. I'm just saying what this said. So Carly posted that like, hey, you got the nerve. You were talking about me and my relationship. You need to work on you in your relationship with your husband going out there, trying to get paid for my brother or allegedly. Okay. So, Candace, came back and this is what shut Candace up. Now, Candace came back and basically, she was talking all that rah-rah. She was going in until Cardi put that out. And then all of a sudden, Candace gets in her feelings. It's like, oh, you're putting out all this fake news. No, Candace, Cardi did not put out the fake news. The fake news that you're calling fake news been out there. As a matter of fact, I believe you joked about it when it happened. So you knew the fake news was out there. So now Candace is talking about she's about to sue Cardi B. She is about to sue Cardi B. So after Cardi B put that out, she says, I guess, she didn't want that type of smoke. So she goes, tempting, but I'm thinking me and you in the courtroom debating defamation law is what's around the corner. So now she is basically saying, hey, I'm about to sue you. It all started out with shits and giggles, and now it ended up to a lawsuit. It was shits and giggles on Twitter. Ladies going back and forth, a little kiki, a little caca, and then now all of a sudden, you could say I'm speaking to Candace at this moment. You talk all this mess. You drag her on national TV. You stay talking about her. She doesn't clap back at you. You know what I'm saying? And when she decides to clap back at you, now you're going to get mad because she put out this article that was already out there. You can't sue that girl. Leave Barty alone, man. Leave Barty alone. If you didn't like the performance, it was a lot of us who didn't really like the performance. Okay, we all. People. I know. I'm one of the people that didn't think the performance was all that. I think Meg saved it. But am I going to go on my platform and dog out Cardi because she decides to sing about her WAP? At the end of the day, the Grammys wanted her on there, so apparently somebody wanted to hear her do them dance moves and hear her sing about her WAP or rap about her WAP. Candace, if you didn't like it, you should have switched off your damn TV. Point blank, period. That's all I'm trying to say. Now. But, the evening did end with Candace basically, like I said, thanking Cardi for making her trend on Twitter. Okay, because it took her for Candace to actually trend because nobody was checking for Candace. Okay. But, she continues to put herself into these situations. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, there's nothing wrong with bad publicity, right? I guess they say any publicity is good publicity. Got us talking about it, got me talking about it. Now, the feud has cooled to a low simmer, okay? But, these two they're going to always butt heads, point blank, period. And Candace, you don't speak for us, okay? Miss Republican? You don't speak for us. You don't speak for the culture. You're not a part of the culture, okay? You're a part of Fox News culture. So stay in your lane. It's all I got to say. And let me tell you something. If you think Cardi is scared about a couple of lawsuits here and there, honey, get in line, okay? You're not the only one suing her, and I know you probably won't be the last suing her. Hell, did I tell y'all she was just being sued last week, or a couple weeks ago, by someone saying that she stole the concept behind Up and Stuck, or what? It's Up and It's Up. That song, yeah, like somebody that they're suing her for basically stealing their ideas. So I mean, Candace, stand in line, okay? But I don't think this is going to hold water. This would definitely be thrown out the courtroom. But I suggest, girl, you just go after the originator of the story, okay? Because it was all shits and giggles until Cardi brought it out back into the limelight. So, girl, get a grip, okay? But I hope these two just leave that girl alone. Leave Cardi alone, okay? Leave her alone, okay? But yeah, so this is pretty much all I have for today. I am going to be back tomorrow to bring my, I would say, my review on Married at First Sight. I didn't do it last week because at the end of the day, it really pissed me off. Like Paige, you really, 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 really pissed me off last week. I was so pissed off that I didn't even want to go and put my review out, because at the end of the day, I just felt like I was not going to give y'all my platform. I was not about to give you and Chris any more of my time. Now tonight, I really hope you guys change my mind, but that is actually how I feel at this moment. But like I said, I'm going to watch tonight, so you guys won't have to, and I'll let you know the outcome of that, okay? So hopefully Lifetime is going to bring it tonight, because if they don't, I'm definitely going in on them on tomorrow's video. Well, that is my time for today, so let me know your 2 cents about Demi Lovato. I mean, wasn't it great that she's coming out and sharing her experience? I definitely appreciate that. And what about this Cardi B and Candace Owens Twitter beef? Did it go too far, or did Cardi have every right to dig in Candace's ass? And does Candace have a lawsuit claim? Okay, I don't think so. You cannot shoot the messenger. You have to go after that person that actually wrote that original story. So as I said before, leave Cardi alone, okay? Now remember, you can always catch me every day on my website, fatgirlsnoop.com, where you can always drop your 2 cents in them comments. And don't forget to drop your 2 cents in these comments as well. And let me know if you like this video. Please, please, please do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, because it does a lot for my videos and for my podcast. Now, until next time, my snoopers, that is PHAT, as in pretty, hot, and tempting. Bye for now.